Good morning, Twin Flame, Twin Souls, Fated Connection, Soulmates. This is Brainy Twin Gemini for your reading December 4th, 2019. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments, the sense of community that's on my channel. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. You are all so very precious, and I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. So thank you once again, and I love you all so, so much. As many of you know that have watched my previous videos, I channel all my energy in my journal every morning. It's quite a rigorous process, actually. I get up at 3:30. I channel for about 2 hours in my journal. It's like I said, it's quite a process that goes into this before I even get to the video. I strictly flip the cards for pictorial purposes only. I don't really even need to flip the cards because I feel the energy, and I feel that energy frequency. I feel the energy frequency of the divine feminines, and I feel the energy frequency of the divine masculines. This is a gift, and I believe I need to share this gift with you so you can evolve in this journey. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the signs and syncs for the last 24 hours. Yeah, sorry here. So we'll get to it. And it's about 6 or so pages of channeling. So I'll go over the number sequencing first. I saw 111, 444. I saw that 3 times. 222, 717, 777, 666, 555. And then when I'm channeling, I listen to music in the morning, and certain songs catch my attention. So there's 4 songs, and I believe there's 4. Yeah. So one is The Interrupters, Gave You Everything. So if you have a chance, check out the lyrics to these, okay? So again, The Interrupters, Gave You Everything. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Sum 41, In Too Deep. And Tom Petty, Free Falling. Okay, and one thing I want to say is the DMs are communicating to you through music, specifically today. So listen to the lyrics of the songs for whatever genre of music you listen to. A couple of things going on. Oh, and yes, I saw 2 doves yesterday on my way to work. It's slippery and icy here in Canada, and I was going to warm up my car. It was a little bit dark still, and these 2 doves flew past me, like right past my face. And like when this stuff happens, it's kind of scary because it catches you off guard, and I almost slipped and fell on the ice. But these 2 doves have been coming every single day, and they're such profound creatures, and they're so symbolic, and especially in a love journey and a love journey of this. So this is just a reminder that the communication, messenger, love, holiness, everything maternal, like everything good about these doves are so, so great. And the fact that they flew past my path is even more of a sign. So yeah, so just crazy stuff. Like I said, I'm so used to it. I had come home last night after work. In my religion, we celebrate Christmas, and I have lights, and this one battery operated light that I shut off. You have to switch it on and off. It just turned on by itself last night, and then I forgot to turn it off actually. And when I woke up this morning, it was off. Like, just this stuff is just crazy that happens. A couple of things I want to go over before I get into the cards. There's some knee pain in the right knee. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but I had knee pain. It's gone now, but I had it earlier this morning, so I'm not sure if that's masculine or feminine energy. I'm thinking it might be feminine energy only because after I meditated, it was gone. I know this may sound bizarre, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There's been like breakouts, like on the behind the ears and on the neck, and these are like pimples or something. I know this sounds very strange, but I have to say it. Um, to me, that signifies your third eye chakra opening up. Your body is releasing toxins to open the chakra up. And also, there's been, for some of you, divine feminines, this sense of congestion. This congestion has been going on for months, and it's primarily in the nasal and ears. And again, that's your third eye opening up, clearing out the garbage and you have to get rid of those toxins in order to open up that chakra, if that means it makes any sense to you. So that's that. And then lastly, I feel like there was a sense of confusion and a sense of sadness yesterday. This is a very, very confusing journey, and there's always a lot of doubt, especially in the 3D world that we live in. And but I feel the sense of solitude and harmony and peace today. So I'm going to get started. And again, I want to thank you all so much for the love. It really, really, really means the world to me. I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. What I do is I do 3 spreads of 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. I kind of do what's in the DM's headspace as of now. We live in the now. As I've been saying, for this particular collective group, there's communication coming in the fall and a long-term commitment in the winter. I'm going to just let you know that I'm probably going to be retiring this channel at the end of this month, because I feel my journey as a messenger is almost coming to completion. And I feel that I have, I can offer much, much more to the world with my gift. So I will always leave the channel active, but I will be winding down at the end of December for this particular collective group, because I'm channeling all of this stuff for the fall and the winter. And as you know, being, having this gift, stretching it out and monopolizing it is not what I'm doing here. Oh, the lights just flashed. Did you see that? Yeah, so I will always be here should you have any questions. If you need help with your journey, I will help you with your journey. I do offer readings, and I'm caught up on my readings. All my information is always in my description. I will absolutely always be here to guide you on your journey. Okay, so I'm going to get started and call out to my guardian angels. No, it's more than 4, sorry. If the cards don't come out, I will always embellish. They always do, though. They have a knack for coming out. And for those of you that, have had my readings, the cards fall out the way they're meant to fall out. The messages are meant to be delivered the way they're meant to be delivered. Always be careful who you listen to. Nobody can tell you this is your journey except for yourself. Nobody is God. We only have one divine out there, whatever you believe in. So believe in yourself. So I have the travel card here. This has been coming out quite frequently. A couple of things going on with this particular travel card. For those of you that have geographical distance, this DM is traveling towards you in the same country. If not, they're already in the same country. So this travel is absolutely happening. This is a reminder to you that if you're geographically separated, this travel is happening. It's happening in either the fall or the winter. It's December the 4th today. Fall doesn't end here in Canada until December the 22nd or 21st. Infinity possibilities. This is a crazy, crazy journey. And when you start this journey, there's reasons for this. You are meant to open up yourself to the infinite possibilities of the universe. What I mean by that is when you come into each other's lives, you're meant to wake each other up. You're meant to wake each other's souls up. Your souls have been sleeping. They've been dormant. You've been functioning in the 3D world, but you haven't spiritually evolved. And that is the primary reason for this journey, is to evolve and deal with past hurt. And I just feel like sometimes with the divine feminine energy, there's a lot of crying. And this crying is so good for you, feminines, okay? It's so amazing. Do you know why? Because you're dealing with the past hurt and you don't even know it. You feel you're crying over your divine masculine, but in actual fact, you're healing yourself. Absolutely phenomenal. This journey is about infinite possibilities. The DM knows this, and he has opened himself up to this. He is ascending. He is at the higher sense of himself. Absolutely amazing. Daydreaming. There's been a lot of daydreaming. I forgot to mention that as well. There were some dreams last night of, the divine feminine dreaming of their divine masculine, very good dreams. They were not sexual in nature. They were just like laughter and fun, like just enjoying each other's company. That's what I was dreaming of last night. So this DM dreams of you all day long. He daydreams of the life he wants to have with you. And yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Victory. As I've been saying about these divine masculines, they're moving in, and they're moving in quick. And if you go to my wall, specifically yesterday, there is some serious traction. For if you are part of this collective group, this is happening. That's why I'm here. I'm here to deliver those messages to you. And there is victory coming. You are going to have an abundant life. This abundance and flourishment is absolutely coming with this particular collective group. And I'm so excited for all of you. And for any of you that have come into contact and you are in physical union, many, many blessings to you on your journey. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for 3 cards of what's the DM wants to say to the DF right now. Yeah, these cards keep coming out. Like, how many cards are in the stack? It's like the sexual energy has been very intense for the last several days. That's not going away. And I feel like in the last day, it has been the most intense that it has been ever. It's been absolute craziness. And there's like this nostalgia going on. And the DM wants to know that he's been thinking about you constantly. And he's been thinking about the life, the times that you shared together. Very, very nostalgic for your love right now. When you came in together, you were like, had amazing, amazing chemistry. You fit together like a glove. Time stood still. All the DM's problems just dissipated. They weren't there. And DF, the same for you. When you were with your DM, time stood still and nothing interfered with that love. Absolutely amazing. The sexual energy in the last several days has been absolutely crazy. You have been feeling each other so much in a sexual manner, specifically more in the 5th dimension. The 5th dimension is your higher state of consciousness, and you are mirroring back the sexual energy, and it is absolutely phenomenal, and it's been going on and it hasn't stopped. I forgot to mention that too. But yeah, and it was extremely intense yesterday. Soul searching, okay? This journey is about soul searching. It's about going to the inner depths of your soul, getting to that vulnerability and healing those wounds. That's exactly why this divine masculine came into your life, and they are always soul searching. This process is an evolution of oneself, and it just doesn't happen overnight. It is evolving, and you are always soul searching. And right now, in the last 24 hours, there has been some confusion with the divine masculine energy. There's been some sadness. There's even been some hurt. And they're doing some soul searching. What I can say, divine masculine, is this is your journey. And, follow your intuition and always follow your inner guide. But there's some soul searching going on there. Self-love. As I've always said about this journey, it's a journey of unconditional love, self-love, self-worth, and forgiveness. This DM loves himself. He is in a place where he has never been before. And he wants to thank you, DF, for all of for you coming into his life. Because you helped him see the person that he is. And he loves himself like he's never loved himself in his entire life. And DFs, I feel like many of you have a love for yourself that you never had in your entire life. Absolutely great. I love it so much. You're doing the work. This is happening. This is so happening. Yeah, and as I said, if the cards don't come out, I'll embellish. But they always, always come out. So I'm going to do what the overall energy is as of now, right now. We only live in the now. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. Sorry, too many. I'm calling out to my guardian angels for 3 cards, please. Unreal. I'm freaking real, man. I can't. Just for some reason, it's just telling me to shuffle more. I don't know. This just stuff just comes over me. Okay, one card, please. One card, please, guardian angels. And again, I'll keep you updated about my channel when I'll be retiring. I absolutely will be starting another channel. I just feel that my journey in life is to help as many people as I can. Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm never here for you. Okay. So this is true love. This is absolutely true love. You know what, DM? You know what, DF? This DM knew it from the moment he met you that you were the love of his life. When he looked at you, he knew you were the one. You were his true, true love. And this DM absolutely wants to make a life with you. He wants to be you to be his wife, and he wants you to be your husband, divine feminine. So absolutely love it so much. This card came out yesterday. It's coming out again today. I feel like this resides around the confusion and the doubt, some of the sadness, some of the hurt. Trust your intuition. You know, this part of this journey is about your intuition. And when your third eye opens up, and when you ascend through, the opening, like your soul ascends and goes through the higher sense of yourself, your intuition is intensified by 1,000 times. And many of you knew right away that this was something more that you've ever felt before in your life. And I feel like the divine feminines knew this prior to the divine masculines, and they may have even communicated that they had a strong sense of intuition that this was something more, and this was something that they've never felt before. What I can say is your intuition is always right. Your inner guide is always right. So if you feel that this is a sense of something more, then trust your gut. Nobody can tell you this is your journey except for yourself. And I've said this so many times, and there's so many people out there that give you false hope, or they'll give you they'll tell you this isn't your journey. Absolutely no one in this world can tell you that but yourself. So trust your intuition. Creative side, this DM is extremely creative. They're artists, they're musicians, they're writers, they're photographers, they're tattoo artists. They're very, very creative. Their creative side went dormant when they were in this karmic cycle, and they just didn't have that creativity. But once they met you, you opened them up to their creative side. They have been doing things that they haven't been doing for years. And they want to thank you so much, Divine Feminine, because you helped them tap back into the creative geniuses that they are. Absolutely phenomenal. I love it so much. Cycles. This is a Ferris wheel. This whole journey is about cycles. It's about breaking cycles and not perpetuating the same cycles. Like I do have to say this. I always read the comments. I always read my emails. And I love you all are so blessed souls to me. But, some of you are just not getting it. And you're just perpetuating the same cycle. This is about having a higher sense of yourself and letting go. And just moving on with your life. And moving on it does not mean letting go of the love. Because if you truly share this twin soul bond, it's a bond that cannot be broken. But you have to let the ego die. And when you let the ego die, you have a sense of solitude, you have a sense of harmony, and you have a sense of peace within. You have no anger. You have no loneliness. You have no fear. You have none of those emotions. I kind of struggle with the confusion and the doubt, and because I think that no matter how much you evolve in this journey, because you're ascending to a different dimension, there will always be that level of doubt. But the anger, the fear, the lack of forgiveness, all of that stuff has to die. So please don't perpetuate the same cycles. And cycles in our karmic life have to be broken as well. We have to break those cycles. And if you're breaking those cycles of your karmic, ancestries or ancestors, I know it's a tough journey. There's a lot required of you in this journey. But if you do the work, you will absolutely end up in physical unity. And these DMs are doing the work. And DFs, many of you are doing the work as well in this collective group. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for 4 special messages of what's in the DM's headspace right now. Um, yeah, as they kind of go throughout their day. These cards came out yesterday. Well, not that one. Sorry, too many. One card, please, guardian angels. That one just wants to fall out. Alright, so we are mirroring each other. I feel this, you are mirroring the sexual energy back and forth. As I said, there was a little bit of sadness, there's a little bit of hurt. That's primarily going on with the divine masculine right now. Not sure where it's stemming from, but there is some sadness and there is some hurt going on with them right now. So divine feminines, you might have been feeling that energy. They're over it now, they're over it today, but you might have been feeling it yesterday. But you were definitely mirroring sexual energy. No question there. This card came out yesterday, and I feel like normally what I say is at the beginning of the journey you scare the shit out of the DM. But what I've been resonating and feeling over the last 24 hours is you're scaring the shit out of them now. Because you have such great power and intuition, and your fists, your chakras have opened up completely, and you are so strongly connected in the 5D that it actually scares the DM how intuitive and how gifted the divine feminine is. Many of you are still very, very gifted, and that scares them. But many of these divine masculines are very gifted as well, and this is part of the journey. It opens you up. We all have those gifts. Every single person in this world has that gift of intuition, of, all of these, sliders, psychic. We all have that within us. And part of this journey, for many of us, it opens up these gifts. But it scares, Exactly what I said. I'm a marry your ass. This DM loves his DF. He wants your hand in marriage. Many of these DMs haven't even been married. They've been in relationships. They've never ever committed. Many playing the fields, but you are the one that they want to commit to. Absolutely phenomenal, DFs. Resonates with the daydreaming card. They dream of you. They dream of the life they want to have with you. The happiness, the love, the laughter. Absolutely everything amazing there. Okay, so now I'm gonna do what's in their actual heart space as of right now. Get rid of those. And I am going to be doing a special series, as I said, as I can get time in my busy schedule here on like how you can evolve, what you need to do, how you know if you're on this journey, why the separation, all sorts of things. Okay, so stay tuned for that as well. I'll let you know. Hopefully I can start it on the weekend, because many of you know it's a tough journey and you just don't know how to move forward, and I'm here to help you with that. Help you remove the blocks, Stubborn. Very stubborn today. Okay, I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for 2 cards, please. Okay, so I have, be patient with me, my love. This divine masculine in this collective group, they're hard workers. And they're working in isolation to bring that love to you, or bring that abundant life to you. And what they're asking is just to please be patient. A lot of them are clearing karma. There's a lot of things that they're doing in isolation that you don't know. And that's part of the journey. Both parties have to do the work. It's not just contingent on the divine masculine. You come into each other's life to heal those wounds and be the higher version of yourself. And no one is impartial on this journey, So he's there. He's asking just energy for some, patience. I'm struggling with the 3D world. Unreal. I cannot believe this. Okay, so that 3D world is what we live in today, and there has been some struggling in the last 24 hours, particularly as it pertains to hurt, pride, sadness, and they're struggling. They're struggling, and the reason why they're struggling is because they know that they hurt the divine feminine, and they're having a very difficult time forgiving themselves for that hurt. And so what happens sometimes is you get into this fifth dimension, and as soon as those emotions come, the fear, the hurt, the pride, all of this stuff, you slip back into the 3D world. And for the last, I'm going to say 48 hours, the divine masculine has been struggling in the 3D world, and primarily has to do with the sadness. And, sometimes it's hard to articulate in words, energy, but it's just a sense of sadness and the sense of hurt. And the sense of hurt is because they hurt their divine feminine. And they're really struggling with this. And some of it is preventing them from moving forward because they're afraid to look into your eyes, and just face that fear of hurting you. But divine masculines, you have to overcome it and just let the ego die. You're so, so, so close. I feel like I'm drowning and you're my anchor. I'm resonating that with the 3D world right now. They've slipped into a little bit of a, took a step backwards. But they realize, divine feminine, that you're always their anchor. You're strong. You provide strength. You give them the courage. You do everything that they need on this journey, and that's what it's about. Because generally the divine masculine energy, they're the runners, and the divine feminine is the chasers, and there's a certain dynamic to that element of runner and chaser syndrome, which I will actually get into in my series. You are my lighthouse. You're absolutely their lighthouse. They see you. If you think about a lighthouse in the water, it's always from a distance. They see you. They're coming to you. You're their lighthouse. You're their everything. Love it so much. Okay, so I'm going to do the Oracle Energy cards again today because they were calling out again. And again, just a different perspective, different message. Same thing, but, kind of different messages. And again, I channel energy, and everyone's interpretation of these cards for many other readers could be many different things. So please don't comment on my channel if it's, having to do with my energy. If you have comments for me specifically, send me an email. Please don't comment on my channel as it relates to what I say. Please support each other. But if you have feedback for me personally, kindly send it to myself. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels, please. Way too many cards. Oh yeah, and I meant to mention, for the last several videos, I've been getting comments into my spam folders. Not sure why, and I've been deleting them by accident instead of hitting the check mark. I've been hitting the trash can. So sorry, folks. Never meant to do it. And if you're trying to spam my wall with your channels, to solicit your channels, absolutely not putting it through to my wall, okay? If you want people to view your channel, then they have to view your channel. I'm not advertising. And if you want me to, send me an email and I'll review your content. And if I feel like it's worthy to put on the channel, then I will. Okay, so 2 more cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this is amazing. Okay, I love it so much. Alright, so let's get started here. So I've got the number 51 here, Healer of the Ages. How I resonate this card is two things. DMDFs, you are healing yourself. This is part of the journey, is to heal oneself. But another very important message here is many of you are healers yourself. You're empaths. Your journey in life is to heal others, whatever way it may be. Whether it may be helping children, helping animals, your path is to heal, and that's where you should be, like, where, kind of look at your life, and you may feel like you're a healer, a natural healer. I love this. I love it so much. I've got I've been getting these chakras, and these chakras are happening for a reason. And I've got the throat chakra again, and it's the fifth chakra, and it's Archangel Gabriel. You see these cards, like, there's so many cards in the deck, and by now you should know that this is truly a gift, and these are messages that are meant for you. I cannot. The cards are meant to fall out the way they're meant to fall out. So I'm going to go over the throat chakra again. And it is like, it's located in the throat area. It governs the thyroid gland, lungs, vocal cords, bronchial apparatus, and metabolism. It is the center of expression, communication, and judgment. When developed, it improves our ability to communicate. So it means purification as it relates to self-expression. So this is happening. This message came out yesterday. Like, you see the cards in this deck. What's meant to fall is meant to fall. Storm warning. Like I said, you came in like a storm DF. When you came into this DM's life, there's no storm warning here. There's absolutely zero storm warnings here. So how I resonate this card is you came in like a storm. Like it was like a shit show. And when you came in, you just exposed this DM. He went completely vulnerable, and he went into panic mode, and he was having panic attacks, anxiety. You just opened them up so quickly to, to their world and to this love. And like I always say this, you came in like a storm to them. Okay? So, it just forced them into this awakening, and to look at them, at their life. And for every storm that comes into our lives in this world passes, right? Storms don't last forever. So, this storm has passed for this divine masculine, and, there's sunny skies there. Yin and Yang, number 22. Love it. I love it so much. You are yin and yang. You are twin souls. This is absolutely amazing. You're, you're the yin to the yang and the yang to the yin. You complete each other. You have a bond that can never be broken. It's great. And, like I said, everybody has their own interpretation of it. I channel energy. I don't channel cards. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing and beautiful, and I love it so much. So I'm going to do the animal spirit now. And as you know, these cards, if you've watched any of my previous videos, they're very difficult to work with. So if one faces up, I'll take that. If one comes out, I'll take that. And I always do divine energy first. And I'm actually going to try and shuffle these cards. Now, I think the cards have been in my my calling since I've been a kid, because all I used to do was shuffle cards. So funny. I remember one summer that's all I did was learn how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for animal spirit, for divine feminine, please. Okay, Bobcat. Love it. Gonna call out to my guardian angels for divine masculine, animal spirit, please. One card. Koala. Okay. So you both you both have gotten Koala Spirit this week, and there's a crown on there, so this DM's a king. All right, so we're gonna go to Bobcat here. Life is a mystery. It's number 8. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna get here. Frick, man. Okay, let's turn these pages. Okay, so the Bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously. When Bobcat spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Nice reading skills on me today. Okay, Bobcat asks, you trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and the revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come to you as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as a voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now and accept that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. Absolutely what I was saying earlier. You have to trust your intuition. There has been a little bit of doubt, and what I will say is we have to think with our hearts, not with our brains. And if more of us in this world thought with our hearts, then the world would be a much better place. Very, very profound message. I love it so much. Divine Feminines, please trust your intuition, okay, and follow your heart. So I have 35 Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. See, this Divine Masculine definitely has a plan. Taking action. And this is a reminder. I think this card is coming out because the koalas, there's such, things going on with them right now in Australia with, the bushfires. And, they've lost 70 to 80% of them, I believe. It's just a sheer tragedy. Okay. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we all have what we need, and the spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is there to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment. All gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. Okay, DM, everything's coming, and you are going to be flourished with abundance, and you are absolutely loved and cherished by your divine feminine. I love this so much. Okay, I'm finished, done for today, but I want to thank you all again so much for the love, the likes, the subs, and I wish nothing but blessings for you on your journey. Have a great day, folks.